Perfect. I wanted to tell you guys something. You guys know that we're going back and forth, and there's hella shit getting started because I'm supposed to be getting paid out in court by several people who were playing with me. Leon is supposed to be finishing up a few investigations, and we're supposed to be moving together so we can finish this last end of the war, which is getting people onto ZRPay, a universal basic income platform, and then getting people healed, fixing stuff up, and then starting the rectification process, which means that a lot of us are going to be able to like a different planet in space because this planet is too destroyed, right? So, and the biggest thing is the fact that they have graveyards here. If that were to be like solved by us gathering a bunch of people who deserve to be in drama and forcing them to bury, cremate, track, label, all of that, that would be better. Because a lot of people would just like, oh, I could just get my body triaged like that. And then they can bring the ashes to space on space travel, right? We can start doing that and just busing thousands of bitches off the planet, right? Like they usually would buses like a spaceship flights filled with children of color, missing, women missing. That's where they are. They're in space. Kamala Harris made that deal years ago. That was when she was still Attorney General in California. That's why she thinks she's lit. Like, oh, I've known about space. You don't know anything about space. You just know that you're playing with white people who are going to Mars. You don't know about Marsupilka? How come I didn't know about this? Why all your associates are having you shot at, having you kidnapped, having you fucking mated, and having you hit the fuck up with pornos of you going all around the White House. Leon has gotten 3 videos of Kamala Harris getting busted down because of what she was doing and how she was lying and playing with my name. Good. So now, because, I'm the queen of space, I'm going to be the queen of space. That's why she was playing with me and sacrificing thousands of people of color. Well, I'm going to become the queen of space, right? That's so fucking stupid. Anyways, good. Several hoes have gotten murdered because of her. Once again, keep on playing with me. It doesn't matter. The police don't fucking care. Pay her fucking money and stop starting shit. So until you stop, you're gonna keep on getting murdered. Good. This is the first one that I just have to show. Whole Avenue, a Chinese food restaurant on Whole Avenue, leads Pomona in search of solutions. Danny Liang, who helps his parents run the Kachanilla Chinese restaurant, stands outside the restaurant on Monday, August 28th. The restaurant has had 6 cases of vandalism because they're serving Chiang. Good. They try to go victim of a crime that's done for. Over. This is very messy. I just scrolled past this. I want you to go look into this yourself. He's telling a lot just with this JOP and Pistol Pluma with that spider. And why Drake has that spider tattooed on his hand. Good. Good. Fifth security incident. What's the security incident? Them coming to communities filled with black and brown people looking for people's kids to snatch. Okay, cool. Massachusetts superintendent, $14 million missing. Hella kids going missing. He's out. And he's going to jail. Brockton Public Schools. Brockton niggas. Why? Idalene and Maria running in and out. Right. Crackheads running in and out. Thank you, Lidfo. Right. Woo. 7 Bomar, we already discussed that yesterday. That's enough. This is going to come up again, and somebody's going to get clapped out playing on my phone with certain photos that only I have. Somebody's going to get clapped out with the whole Instagram of fucking photos from my phone. From murals that I took photos of while my travels, and photos that I've captured all throughout the internet that no one has now because a lot of those pages are taken down. Good. Robin's cousin got murdered. Good. Good. Rihanna, her cousin got murdered. Good. 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 Keep playing with me. Rocky, I told you I was going to get my spiritual powers. I just didn't think my cousin was going to die. How did the brother die 6 years ago? He got shot because we kidnapped somebody and we shouldn't have been doing that. We kidnapped a powerful Jamaican woman and we tried to sacrifice her. She was an Aries. I just wanted her placement. So, right, that's what that bitch thinks that she's doing. Robin has no money. Robin has 2 kids and she's on EBT. Cash aid and food stamps. Okay. Robin got ordered to go take those babies back to ESCOT because it's 3/5 compromise. It's really 2/5. Like, they're not really, right? So, I mean, you wanted to play with white people, so this is the type of shit that they do. That's disgusting, though. Why would you say that a person's only 3/5 of themselves? Well, I mean, you invoked that when you were here in your 6th body, or was it that 9th time? Because you were twice on the planet at the same time, right? So, do you want to talk about like how you started that to like play with people of color? They'll never be back on Zor's side now because we fractured them. Look at only 3/5. Now we own part of the Whoa, those talks are explosive. So now Brooklyn weed dealer who knows Jermaine and told on him for lacing everyone's shit with PCP and starting hella shit with Tongo Marin, who's sitting right there in San Francisco because Jermaine does not know that I know Tongo. He just thought that he was dreaming. Tongo lives right next door to that fucking Hanifi mosque that you've been trying to hide your affiliations with after I exposed you to Gucci Man. Okay, this man ended up getting shot in both his legs because of Jermaine, and then they stole his weed because they have no money. Good. It's this one. Amber Alert. And then she gets charged with murder because they staged her kidnapping. A lot of the Spanish or Latin, the disgusting ass ones I went to go play with Martha, they're staging this. I'm going to show you one more time. Robin's cousin was murdered. They're putting magic on it. Robin's cousin was murdered because they have not settled me out of court. Thank you. Good. In jail. Good. No, not beating up suspects, playing with T. Grizzly, filling up the whole Michigan River with a bunch of bodies, playing with Jamaica Somerville, talking about, well, how much can we get for trafficking Herb? I know she's an iguana. Maybe we can do an exhumation, getting caught because his phone is tapped by the hood, starting hella shit, 2 state troopers getting fucking murdered because they're switching people's kids at birth. Why is a CHP and state trooper coming to the hospital? I just had my baby. Well, they said you're under arrest, and then the woman's going missing, and so was the kids. Done. So he had to go. He had to go because the community was like, wow, it was getting too ratchet. This is going to come up again. TikTok playing the police to do background checks on people after going into their TikTok account and hacking their phone through their MAC address, which the app logs. Ooh. Man faces murder charge because there's a white disgusting man that, no, I'm not Dirk, but people think that I'm from North Carolina. It's just a bunch of bullshit going on. This nigga was starting too much shit in the hood. He roasted a child alive and then took a video of it and sent it to the whole hood because he plays with Jermaine in them. So we tracked down the smoker and we found out it was his store. So no one's getting charges because they have that video and they're sending it to the police. Yeah, that's what you started in here. In the name of playing with me and my twin. Like, oh, they're never going to be mates. And how's Daisy getting a mate after we started all that on YouTube? And I'm the one that started Twin Flame readings. Oh, people were doing it like 6 years before I started. Oh yeah, well, Stephanie. And that's once kids are missing in Toronto Metro public housing. Good. So, death of influencer, good. 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 You guys need to know that GoFundMe edits these behind the scenes to make it seem like people are interested and patriotic. I know nobody funded that because I wanted the background and it was only $120. Be careful with that. Be very careful playing like that. Good. Because you're trying to embolden white supremacy, which is why you guys keep on getting arrested and raided. Stop emboldening white supremacy. And then stop stealing from people of color who are raising money and then trying to put it over here. By, oh, we keep it in a database and then we just move it around. Yeah, because somebody got caught up. Kenneth Wu. That's why his son got shot like that. And he's paralyzed from the waist down. But giving him Chiang in the hospital and filling his IV bag with like Chiang water and a bunch of other stuff. Is this going to make me, I'm sick? What seasonings are in the water? Because their parents are playing and I haven't got paid out in court. So they're showing you straight up, are you done? Are you done? No, but are you done? Are you done? Remember people, yes, because of Shensia and da-da-da-da-da, because somebody heard what you were doing on my phone, playing with photos that you hacked on my phone with the white man, and they heard about Afiba in here, because that been came out before I mentioned it on YouTube, and that's how you're going to get caught the fuck up, and that's why Robin's cousin got murdered. Good. There's about 3 other bitches she's trying to hide got murdered in the islands. Good. 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 Let it end. Let it come to an absolute end. You started a war. Now you're getting the war you fucking started. Good. You want to play with Duchesne, Ashley? You want to play with me? You're playing with Leon? You're starting hella shit. You're running your fucking mouth. You're causing hella chaos with whites. You're playing with Jonathan with that cleft lip, that sick fuck. Playing with people's kids. Cutting off the heads and the hands of little kids. Sewing jellyfishes to them, shit like that. Now saying I'm the octopus. Feeding them feces with tarot cards. You're gonna get fucking hit. You're next. Trust. Robin got jumped when she was pregnant. Ain't no more Scott. Her womb is binded. She has no uterus. That's why they're getting pregnant, so they can just be safe. Good. Teen left to die in pool of blood. Good. Stop playing in Nottingham. This one was going to go play. This one was going to go play because their family is their clan club. They have a network. They are playing in the UK. They are playing in Nottingham and playing in Colchester. How do I know? They were playing. They go back and forth. Yeah, South Africa. They go back and forth to South Africa to hide. Mass amounts of children go missing in Bexley. It starts big ass war between Bexley and Streatham because usually they're doing it because that's where Hanifi lived. Then it gets kicked over to Brixton because that's where all the high priests live. If it really starts too much shit, Cambridge and Mission, they come together and close all of it and that's done. It's their families doing that. How do I know? Thank you. That's a sign to stop playing with Charmaine, because somebody has sent her some information about you guys playing with these families, a whole list of names. Because her baby daddy's girlfriend, her name is on a list of people that are about to get hit the fuck up for her clankless like Borgia playing with people's kids. This is the fourth time she's gone in the hood, dating a man of color that has a new baby and da-da-da-da-da. One of them was mates. They try to break them up. They got together instantly. Why would I even date a white girl? Hey, somebody's doing magic on us. We have a baby. I want to have a happy family. And that's how it ended. Santana Dave was their last victim. He set them all up. Oh, you're pregnant? How? I could have sworn I used the rubber. What's the Escott? How much money can I get for that baby? Oh, okay. Ooh, gone. Done. Now, yeah, Courtney Adelie hires 1,200 women. How? You don't have any money. No one's buying this bullshit. It's not even FDA approved. It's not tested. It's a bunch of like nonsense that you went to the store. Let me see if I can get this from Whole Foods. It's a better quality. Why can't I get that platform to make off? You stole from a bunch of people on their bank account, including Keisha. You're not hiring anybody. You're supposed to be in prison. Thank you, Fonny. Look at, remember I talked about them putting chemicals and shit like that, playing with people's eyes? Look at, FDA warns that to stop using these 2 eye drop products because they were to bind people in the dream machine to play with their eyes. Okay, good. Whoa, and this is the last one. Prigozhin says everything is fine in new video with fans convinced he's alive. Yeah, this one that Vladimir said that they knocked him down. He got his body back because I'm sitting right here. No, we're going to make sure you're done for in Russia. I'm turning Russia into a straight fucking trap house. Don't play with me. They don't have nothing. There's only one market left. Bosnian or Serbian? We're Bosnian. Okay, you guys go here. Serbian, you have to wait. Remember what you did? That's fine. We're cleaning up our culture. Go ahead, my brother. That's enough. Why that? You're Russian. Get out. Because they always behave and act fucking stupid. That's how they catch them. Like children acting. I'm going to tell you right now, Russia's going to get turned into a straight fucking trap house. I'm saying booming. Yeah, you want Megomed? You want to get Megomed? Listen, everybody in UK, US, islands, you're playing games. They're even hiding in Puerto Rico. That's not easy. All of you guys are getting straight shipped. Romania, whatever country that you're in, France, you're straight shipped back to Russia. Not Serbia, Russia. You're going to get trapped there and enclosed there. They're putting out drones as we speak. This is Prigozhin his job. And we're giving him money too. He's gotten a lot of money from the Spanish community, the black community, etc. We fuck with him tough. We're going to put a fence around Russia. You're not getting out. No. Just like a cul-de-sac, one way in and one way out. You're not getting out. You're all going right back over there to the snow where you came from with Baroness. You're done for. I'm turning Russia into a straight fucking trap house. Bitches everywhere hoeing, selling off their kids. 3 minutes for a piece of meat. Okay, it's done. It's okay. At least we get to eat. This sandwich is spoiled. Well, that's what the United States aid gave us. I don't have anything else. You should have told me that before I gave you my daughter. She's precious. I'll go to give her another man. Well, now she's soiled. She had first love. Okay, good. You want to play with my baby daddy? You're playing at his job, bitch. You're playing with me. You're playing at my apartment. You're talking about playing with fucking Google Mesh servers. My ears falling out like that. I got you. Like I said, running in and out. Where's my brother Ludfo? Because 4 holes, plow. Straight in the fucking head. Right, no splatter. That's how quick it was. Boom. Keep on playing. Just keep on playing. This is not it. Where's the other one I wanted to show you? Beyonce's pregnant. Why would Beyonce be pregnant after you talked about bitches getting pregnant on purpose? Because they're afraid of the law and they're afraid of what they got started and they know they're gonna get jumped and shot at. That's not gonna stop anything. That baby's not even 3 fits. It's 1 fit because she went to go play with some nigga from Marcy Projects, going in and out of his project. Let me see if you can get his boxers. Just get the boxers. Well, we just fuck on her. Okay, good. Those are love boxers. Get those. Good. I went to go get a baby because JC said, where'd you get that baby at? But which DNA did you use? I just want to know for my purposes so we can like cover up our tracks because everyone's asking about how you had blue ivy and that moon belly. Because Beyonce has no uterus. She's an Clankla. How did her uterus fall out? She never really had one, but the last of it fell out when she played with Aaliyah. Okay, good. And now everyone knows something that you don't know. If Aaliyah was still around, you would have no career. Let's say it all at the same time. If Aaliyah was still around, you would have no career. And now guess what? Now everyone has seen Prigozhin get his body back. And now someone said, how can my nigga in the hood get his body back? Because I'm sure this man died. Show you right. You heard me say it. On my way to Pasadena. We're going to get this nigga his body back. Somebody heard that and Pasadena lit up in gunfire. 6 people called Martha. Hey, what's going on in Pasadena? Because I saw this lady walking. She's cute. She's bow-legged. I saw her walking and then I saw gunfire and everyone dying. Been lit ever since because someone saw me and said, you're playing with somebody like that? I thought that was a joke in virtual reality. Lit ever since. Lit. That same day, Pro goes in, "Hey, this hype is gonna get his body back. We're gonna make Jana for him, and that is done." You guys think that that is done? You think that that's a joke? We're saying we're gonna make Dua and we're gonna make Jana for somebody, and you're playing like that. That means that you're ultimately gonna have a good life, and you're gonna have every life. This high priest, that dingo dog you guys killed in Australia, how many hoes have gotten murdered pregnant? That they shot that bitch in the head in Ohio. She was pregnant. How many hoes have gotten murdered pregnant in the news? Have you noticed something? Have you noticed something? That white Ibisakasha is real. You will really get hit playing with these animals. Don't play with it. Wakatazi, you killed her mate. She's going on a rampage. How to stop now? I'm not stopping it. Beyonce, she's in that white Ibisakasha. She shut out that baby. She can die in childbirth or get jumped out her motherfucking mind. That's done. Beyonce's pregnant. Here. I told you these ones are going to be getting pregnant. Somebody already like screenshotted it for like court. Whoa, you hoes. I'm telling you, every dying in mass. Last time, bro. Yeah. What's her name? Kim Kardashian. She's out in Japan. Let me show you what they put her in. Because you want to know. Oh, you want to get dressed in kimono? Let's dress you up. Yeah, dressed up in love. Like Madonna. Yeah, like just like whoa, they done put her in the ultimate whore gown. Now you know how I feel about you in Japan. Because she can't find a supply for Skims. Because she went there and the guy said, "Do you know Mingwai? This lady, Daisy Olsen?" She said, "Oh my God, yeah, I know her. She's so disgusting. She did this and that. She's going to end up dying." He said, "Why?" "No, Mingwai's a friend to us in Japan. We love her. Look at this." Because they put my face on a big ass billboard. Yeah, and it said Mingwai is awesome. And it had like me like holding a little rabbit and like wearing like my little like Daisy hat. You guys know my little bucket hat. And she had no idea about that. She was like, "Oh." He said, "Yeah, I can't work with you if you're going against Mingwai." She went all the way to Japan just to find out that people really fuck with me like that. She said, "What the fuck?" And they said, "Oh, Mingwai is gonna be coming Okinawa Water Festival. You dying." Yeah, that's how they're hitting her ass in Japan. Her daughter was like, "Mom, why is everyone talking about my auntie? What did you guys do?" Their kids call me auntie. Their kids call me mom. Stephanie's daughter, she said, "That's my mom. I was switched at birth." Their kids call me mom and auntie because they uploaded me with virtual reality and they can all see this bullshit ass mess that they got started. Beyonce pregnant? Yeah, you're putting nonsense. You have some sick fuck sticking his dick in the ear of a child and then blasting hella chemicals and like, "Oh, can she hear that from over there?" And then the child is like screaming for their mother because they're living next door and the mom is like going back and forth looking for their child. That's what's going on in the apartment across the street. Thank you. Oh, Brala, that was me that did that. You're not getting out of that until you do your job and you're getting fired. Okay, thank you. Yeah, and it's being transferred over here. Oh, and you're on the list for the RICO charges. Good. Keep playing. Good. Good, 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 good. Good, 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 good. Show you. Pull this up one more time. Yeah, wow, wow. Yeah. Okay. You guys ready to be? Yeah, get your body back. Yeah, enough. There may be something that comes up with an op because they're trying to see who's playing at BBC News because they exposed something ratchet. Eric Clarkless working there, playing with Borg. Yeah. Let's see. Let's see how fast some bitch goes go around her fucking mouth like, "Oh no, Borg goes in this." I think I should stay. I think you should stay because look, it says they're trying to warn U.S. growth line. Like, just pay attention to the consequences. You will get it. Why is LA up in arms like that? Because Brandy's here. Why wouldn't LA be up in arms when she's starting hella shit on the computer, running her fucking mouth and like exposing shit that she started with crack and mixing people's like weed with and coke with crack? Okay, so thank you guys. Good. Oh, in a minute, that's nothing. I will say keep your little money. Keep your money because I just have gotten in contact with some Africans. I did not know about this, and a few people, including Thames. They're gonna find out the worst. Do you notice? For those channel, the celebrities. Do you notice how Thames doesn't talk about like her tribe in Nigeria or talk about anything that happened in Africa? How she's like constantly running her mouth and yeah, I know this person, that person. Do you know Thames is banished from Nigeria? Do you know Thames is a Yoruba witch? She has sex with Lagbaja. Do you know that Thames like she'll do this and that? Like, "Oh, well, I want to do a video shoot and this and that," and then a child goes missing, and like she'll try to do like magic, like, "Oh, you'll be jealous of me." Why? But that's always alerting me to like bitches that she's playing games with at L and other companies that I've like been told, don't put this person, don't put that person, because somebody just emailed, why did you put her up here when she's on the list of people not to fuck with? Oh, I didn't know that. But you do because we have your phone tapped and we know that you play with Thames because you're playing with Joel and Vita from Mission. And you went to go play in Escott to go get some bitch pregnant with embryo of him and embryo of her to play with incest. Elizabeth Zola. So do you think that we don't know what you guys started? Ooh, let me pull this up. How do you know Joel and Vita Mission? Good. Right, misinformation. What funeral? We the ones they talking about. We the one. We the one. We the one they talking about. We the one. We the one. Hashtag man down. Whoa. Whoa. Dwarving them. Dwarving them. Walk on them. Guavos. That's old Bosnian. Like, bitch, if you want to get hit, I got you. I can get you hit. Just let me know. But it's not going to be with dick. Whoa. Yeah, that's really ratchet. Let's keep on going. And it's too ratchet. So, Joel and Vita from Mission. Oh, their photo's not going to be in here, but Joel and Vita, they're a Ghanaian couple, and somebody went to go do the unthinkable because they have ancestral and family rights in Ghana, and somebody went to go do the fucking unthinkable playing games, and that's not how it works, baby. Now what? Woo. Oh. Ooh. Now, Thames, right? Let's talk. Right. Where are you from? I'm from Oyo State. When did Oyo State become an Igbo state? It's not an Igbo state, it's a Yoruba state. I'm not Igbo. Okay. With your family in Biafra, oh, we were involved in like a kidnapping of the Igbos, and there was something specific about a movie that Bandy Newton is involved with, I believe, or that high priest from 12 Years a Slave. He was in a movie about Biafra War, and he told everyone about this. You guys are playing with the Igbo woman like that? I can't wait to see this. And blacklisted every fucking body. Oh, that's why I can't get any movie deals. Oh, okay. So what ended up happening was there was an airport scene where there was a few Igbos that were leaving Nigeria because of this. They got asylum, and they went there and slaughtered all of them in Mutala Airport. This was only less than 50 years ago that this Biafra war that got started. Okay, great. How do you know Leon before you knew me? Oh, because they're like families, like Igbo families that were in Biafra war. So we just knew like of his grandfather and his like uncle, but the father we don't really talk to because he's like goofy. So now you knew about Leon before I did, right? Yeah. So how did you carry out Aminobi, Eula Dolce, Patience Ozorko, and all of Nollywood? How did they get uploaded to virtual reality to play with what witch roles? Oh, well, Drake told me to upload them because if they saw how you move spiritually, that they would like want to attack you and they could potentially like get rid of you because of what we started and we have no money because everyone saw what we did to you and we look stupid in the media. Only deals that we're getting is with other banished bitches. Nobody cares about People Magazine. Nobody cares about L. The minute that our faces go there, the minute that we touch that place, they lose all their money, they lose all their deals, they lose all their contracts. No one cares. Everyone's waiting for this to end so they can have something new. Okay. Okay, Tims. So now, because this is on record, right? Okay, and because you uploaded yourself, you're in the platform, so you can see in real time. Your face pops up and it says your real name, like Adi Temi or some nonsense like that. Okay, so Tims, right? Because there's no connection between Yoruba or Igbo. No, it's two completely different like groups of people. We don't get along at all. Okay, so why the fuck would you be invoking some bullshit like that, knowing that your family started Biafra and curated all that, and you purposely and specifically uploaded delusional ass people that got several people killed in Nigeria? Why would you do that? Oh, I don't know. I was just jealous of you because your body was real, and Drake was just chasing after you. So I figured like, oh, well, if there was another Nigerian in his face, that he wouldn't be paying attention to you. But I wasn't Igbo. I just wasn't you, so that backfired. You just gave me HIV. Okay, so now that that's done and now that that's out, what just happened in UK with Nara? Oh, I just wanted to say Daisy has like a family. She doesn't really talk to that side of the family. I'll say that it's the father that's not, and we have to be careful with those type of things in Nigeria, even as we know, because they cast magic on it. Daisy doesn't talk to that side of the family. She went there for high school, but she doesn't talk to them because the father's a ritualist and he's a rapist, and the mother's always playing witchcraft. That's why everyone in the family has dropped dead. 2 people in her family dropped dead. Her sister dropped dead. My quote unquote stepmom, her sister dropped dead. Her other family members dropped dead because of what she was doing. Okay. So now, well, no one really talks to her. She used to have a salon. She's disgraced. She doesn't really have money. And everyone's wondering, where did she get this money from? For Nara to be in Dubai doing sex work in a micro apartment, and for Ketchy to be coming to the United States doing sex work and getting kicked out of school because we hacked somebody's phone that works at ICE. And we found out they're all getting deported. And Nara's blocked from coming to the US or UK. That's not even possible. So how did that get started? Because Nara plays with Stephanie Smith. So that's how this got started, Daisy, with Stephanie. You have like a half sister or something like that that's hella jealous and disgusting because she does sex work, right? That's the one with scattered teeth, Tatafo, that one. Oh, that's the one that they set her car on fire in Lagos because she trafficked somebody's cousin and she got killed in a ritual. That's the one. Okay, I know what you're talking about. That's the one that also has articles all over online, getting kicked out of churches and stuff like that, coming to come have sex with rich men. Good. That's not my sister. I don't talk to her. So, Thames, what happened next? Well, basically what happened here, right? That's Tim's. Well, basically what happened was your sister was lying and telling nonsense, and we just all got involved because we thought that that was going to be our golden ticket. But she plays with Stephanie with magic. So then we try to look for another outlet because we were doing way too much with your name, and it got several people killed instantly. Daisy, somebody got killed in Oakland Major. Somebody major got murdered, smacked in Oakland, playing with Castle and playing with Ebony Felix. Good, 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 good. Tongo, hey, I heard my name was mentioned. Tongo, you know me. Tongo, I know where you live. Yeah, a bunch of bitches do. No, but I know the exact house. Unless you take this from the driveway. Amanda Seals. You won't be able to really find that mosque unless like you're really stupid. Right. Now, what side of the street is it? Aha. Now, Tongo. Daisy, I just have to say I haven't seen you in years. The last time I saw you, you weren't really friendly towards me, and I see why. Because I was fucking with rats. Daisy, I don't really fuck with East Side Arts Alliance anymore. A lot happened in the community. It's not how it is anymore. I heard you're going across the pond. Please don't. When you left Oakland, the energy was really weird, and then you came back and we kind of felt it. And then you're going over there, and it's gonna feel different for you not to be here at all. Please don't leave. Because I remember the first time Fort Hills got shot. The first time Fort Hills got shot. Alamany projects, Alamany Jex, every single day it's a murder. Good. Good, good. Until this gets turned off, until that money comes in this account, until Leon stops getting harassed, you're gonna keep on seeing chaos. I said I'm gonna turn Russia into a straight trap house, bitch. Done for. You want drama in your hood? You want some disgusting ass fucking Nephilim? Nephilim is somebody that's a Neanderthal. They're mixed with Neanderthal. That's like originally created through incest, and then they're mixed with part like pig. That's a Nephilim. You brought that disgusting Nephilim over here. You're raping some little girl, talking about she's a Libra, that we could play with her placement, and there she always has to hear our voice. That's why you're done for, because that little girl, and they moved her, and they have it on camera. The cartel recorded it, and you knew better than to let that happen. And this is the same shit that you did back then, and that's coming up again, and that's why you're getting removed. Okay, good. No, you're getting charges for that too because of the hood drama, the hood chaos that resulted in 370 murders, and you know about because it's always coming to your desk here. Another one, because you should have just charged them. Good, 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 good. He just thought that they were gonna handle it on the whatever level. He was supposed to do something specifically down here. Good, it's okay because they did handle it. Good, and thank you so much, Jim. Right. The Mr. Cooper from Sacramento who had to do your job out here in LA. Right, because like who's organizing all these raids and why is it on the Sacramento TV? Oh, you're not doing your job. Good, go play. And yeah, they did. They switched your daughter's child at birth, and no one cares. Good. Oh yeah, and that court clerk that you're playing with, the high priestess that's about to have that baby, you're gonna find out something about a murder. Thank you. So, anyways. Right. So, anyways, Thames, let's continue, Shy. Yeah, let's continue, Jai, right? So, I don't really want to be too much involved in this conversation, Thames, right? And how is Thames talking to me? Because they put something like, oh, upload yourself to her bedroom. So, they put something in the paint before I moved here, and then also because the wood in the floor. So, they have something where, like, oh, you have a profile here, Doja Cat, which she exposed herself so badly. She's in and out of court. She has no fucking money. Hey, can you stop suing me? I have no fucking money. I'm with the white guy. I exposed myself. I'm done. I'm not going to be around you guys in your community anymore. I'm done. No money playing. That's what they were doing to upload the. Yeah. So now that's why that bitch Beyonce is getting pregnant and a bunch of other shit. Because if she's getting pregnant for safety, that means hoes are really getting smacked at the fucking game. Bitch, you just don't know that force of physics. Everybody all at once at the same time. Thank you. That's how far that went. You hoes want to go play, you're gonna get hit. Tell him she's gonna cry because she knows for a fact she should have never opened her mouth to speak on a name like that. When they first started going around talking about, oh, yeah, and Daisy, she messed with her student and did this and that. When was the last time you talked to your sister? Oh, I haven't talked to her in like 6 years. Why would you be involved in something so disgusting? Oh, well, she doesn't talk to us, and I was trying to get my papers and whatever, Joe. You think you're better because you're in the States? All they care about is like, America, America, America. You came to America. It's not that, like, exorbitant. It's not that, whatever. People want to go to Nigeria. They want to live in Nigeria and just come to the US for holidays. Okay. So you did all of that. People's kids going missing. You sold your fucking pussy. You got burnt. 6 abortions. Everyone talking about you in Nigeria. Your name is in every fucking gossip in Nigeria. Your family's disgraced. You guys are going to people's house. Oh, we just came to visit and da 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 da. You know, I just had a grandchild. Yeah, she's 2. Oh yeah, my son is getting married now. Oh, okay, so you're creating events. They're creating like little things like that. Like, oh, you know, now it's doing this and that. And so they can go to people's house, eat food because they have no food. And auntie, can I use the bathroom? Okay, yeah, go down this way. Oh no, that's why I keep all my storage. Stealing people's money, stealing people's products, stealing people's supply. That's how they've been surviving. And you just exposed the fuck out of that. Thames has to. Because there's a high priestess in Britain, in UK, London. Bad high priestess, badass bitch. And she's cute. Had her own little condo, working really hard. Oh, we have that money in Africa. We just come here for a holiday and we work our businesses here. She knows Simisola Babatunde. She knows a lot of people. Right? Kidnapped a white man in her apartment, raped 3 times in immigration jail, a secret one in the UK, because Nara and Kechi went to go play on the phone and started a chaos with Thames and Elizabeth Zola and Akua playing games. So I didn't know it was going to go that far. You knew it was going to go that far. Akua, you and this like jealousy, which is like, oh, I just hope somebody reprimands me and says, why did you marry that man? He's bitter. He did this and that to you. Akua, you used to be different. No one cares about that, Akua. When I did that tarot reading for your mom, which is about to come out because she told everyone about it, she said I know she was a priestess because I let her read that tarot card. And you know, I don't play with those things. And she instantly told me everything before she even flipped the card. That's how I knew she's a priestess. Akua's mom banished her from the Akan kingdom. Akua, this is serious talk, Africans. Side note, code switching. Hello, auntie and uncle. You know, sometimes I curse. I'm sorry. I understand, but I don't. But I see that you're talking to your other community. We're also African American. I see. It's just separation by water. More magic. Thank you, High Priest. Ugugwazana magic. Okay. So now, the same magic that brought Castle down in Ibeyi, because why does he look like 3 high priests in Nigeria? And that's what the whippings are going to be coming in full force. So the Africans were the last to pick up the story and see everything that got started, and I'm so happy. Everyone has their papers? Check. Everyone has all their business together? Check. Everyone has talked to their boss? Check. Ngwanu, let's go. Whoa! There's a lot of love here. Yeah, you're playing. Now let's talk Africa talk. Akuo, how did you get banished from your village? Okay, because you're playing with Alhaji Gadado, you were starting nonsense, you were shaking your ass left and right after filling it with silicone and other gurguam, right? And then you went to go play games with everybody's salt and pepper and everyone's herb and duduana to go play with the white man because of jealousy and jealous me. You were playing on my phone with Mahini. I have to just say, Daisy, Mahini's gonna end up dying. I'm sorry, I have to text him and tell him, like, the African community has ordered you weeks ago. Contact that white man right now and let him know what's gonna happen. Okay, I'll call him. Thank you. I just needed you to say it publicly so people know. Why? Okay, so this is what's been going on. So now, Akua, after you went to go play with Matt Haney, what happened with that Nigerian restaurant that was playing with him? Oh, that weird Yoruba lady. Their family got exposed for playing with Biafra. She was playing with you since you were like 10 days. There's something that really sinister that came out because of Veronica, and something with like a do maybe like magic. Like they said that you're like this water priestess, you and Leon. So they've been tracking you. Leon's my baby daddy. His Igbo name is Inkankana. So they've been tracking you in Inkankana for a long time and causing a bunch of drama. That's how we knew about your mate. I didn't really tell Akiba and all them or Castle. I just was like, oh, they're never gonna get together because we were gonna play because he's very handsome. And I figured like, oh, why would she get a handsome husband like after all that we started? Like, do you see this? And my baby daddy has to let me catch you if you point with my wife and I catch you because you're stupid. Thank you, puppy type cause, and he's not a pretty call. That's my husband. Why are you upset? And now Akua. Okay. Well, I wanted to ask you a question, Akua. So, when the African community found out what you were playing with Wumi and Leon and playing with nonsense magic like that, and they saw our relationship and they saw our Igbo names and they saw us here and then Kenkana Eda Nansia came down here, what happened? Oh, yeah, okay. I don't really want to talk about that, but long story short, 3 people ended up getting killed because of your relationship. They had 4 gatherings in the African community about what's going to happen with you guys. They couldn't reach you by phone and email. We all emailed you. There was about 15 emails that I missed. They were playing with your phone and computer. Daisy, actually, I have to really just tell you that people are really dying. I don't know how it could stop because too much has gone on. We didn't think it was going to go that far. You knew it was going to go that far. You thought it was funny playing with some crystal meth that you knew for a fact was a rapist and a murderer, Castle, because you got divination from somebody that was getting paid to hide it. Okay. Because of the sister that he killed in Abuja. Okay. Erica Mina. Okay, well, that's done. Okay. So now what? Well, I got banished from my village. Okay, so Koa's been banished from the Akan kingdom in Ghana. So now we'll get what got started. Leon, you're evil, but you were given a place, a royal title, and they removed us from the royal tree, and we all saw it, and all of us got on the phone and talked about it, and someone said, "How could they do that? That's the magic we're talking about." It was not in magic. We shouldn't have been doing what we're doing. We got banished. We're playing with high level magic and playing in the laboratory with whites. That's still magic. People don't want to hear about white people playing with brown people, especially them with their spirituality. They're supposed to be helping our community, and that's why. And that's it. Thank you, Akua. Now, what just happened with you? My son is very sick. He's ill. I'm fearing that he may die. Okay, good. Because what happened? It's the type of magic when you sacrifice a child, especially a child that's endowed, an octopus, right? You want to go play like that. Okay, we sacrificed somebody's child. We shouldn't have done that. It was a lady that we were tracking in the UK. We just did that to traumatize the family. Then they deported the husband, and then the other child, they kept her running in foster care. She's like living with the white man that's like molesting her. He doesn't work for the government. He's not a foster father. They just stored her there. We're trying to figure out how to get her out, but Duchesne said just leave him there. Okay, so what happened with Charmaine? They told us to do the same thing because Ashley knows Charmaine's baby daddy, and they planned all of it because they want a Seminole baby to go and rape and molest for magic. I'm done with this. Okay, now Tim's. Go as hey, do I want any? Come here. So what had gotten started, and you're playing with that ratchet bitch now who's Yoruba, and you already know Kachi and them are Yoruba because you know that we're nothing alike. Well, the older sister, she's goofy, and we glamored her because she was telling them, please stop doing that. That's my sister, because when this started, she went against them, and then they snuck into Ugo's house and put something in her food. She's getting fired from NHS, and then they're gonna try to blame her for the hack that got a bunch of money missing because of what got exposed in Toronto. Because three people try to hire you for jobs in Toronto, and then we went and we played in the system, and somebody got murdered in Toronto, and Drake ended up getting charged. That's why 21 Savage couldn't go on tour because he ended up getting arrested for what they were doing in Atlanta, and in Toronto with the public health system that you were supposed to be coming and fixing. And it just went into chaos. Hella people quit. They hired all the wrong people. No one even goes to work anymore. They just took all the money out, put it on a separate card using Auntie Mam Deher, that Ghanaian high priestess. Yeah, Auntie Mam Deher, she just helped them move the budgets and set everything. And they just moved all the public health system to a whole alternate like system because of what we did. And they've been calling you for weeks to try to hire you, but we were trying to make it seem like you don't have this and you don't have that because the white man told us to. Because he said that he's embarrassed, and he said that we have to keep on going because we're going to be embarrassed too. I don't really know why we should be involved in white people like this. Okay, so now, okay, good. Okay, good. So then what ended up happening too, you're playing on my aunt's phone. Oh, well, yeah, we already knew not to play with that auntie, and a lot already got settled because of her son in the UK, and her daughter is in biotech, and your work went around so quickly because my auntie, what happened? You called her auntie and you told her what happened. She didn't know how much had gone on, but specifically because you mentioned the fact that your mom, that's not your mom at all. I'm gonna have to just say that we shouldn't have gotten involved in this knowing that the mother was stupid. That's a curse. You should have known better. Thank you. You should have known better when you saw the father. Everyone knows he's a rapist and why he has no money. Okay. And what else happened? We exposed the fact that he had two secret children, and now your auntie's not giving him any money. And now there's a big ass fight because everyone's wondering why everyone's like tiptoeing around you, but not saying how you went through something so extreme that the whole world is watching, but your family didn't know. Okay. So now what's happening? Oh, we have to unblock your phone because your auntie's fighting and beefing with everyone about your phone and your email being blocked because some high priest in Nigeria tried to send you $11 million, and we tried to stop the money on your bank account because he saw your Zelle. Okay, great. Now, what's going to happen with the man that owns this apartment complex? He's supposed to be going to jail. They're going to go ahead and raid and arrest him, and we're just watching all of this because that man kidnapped and raped several children, and he stored three bodies in this apartment to play with the dream machine next to you. So we all signed up for the program. Like, oh, we can talk to her now, we can bother her now because there's dead bodies over there. Okay, great. And now what just happened? We just all incriminated ourselves. So, because if we're able to speak through this technology, which is on the computer, that means that we're involved in some ritual, some way, somehow on the child. Okay, so now what's gonna happen? Oh, the officer that was supposed to be doing your case, they were playing with him. He plays with Martha behind the scenes because they did something in 2017. It was 2011 and 17, and they allowed a chaos in the community. And then they try to like fund stuff to try to like calm it down, and it didn't calm down. And that's why they were giving money to the city attorney's office. And that officer shouldn't have been on your case. It was a different detective. You were just the one that he met and got the email. And now he's getting called in for meetings, and we're watching everything, and they just set him up so that he can go to prison for what got started because 370 people died in a gang war because he didn't charge two people that were playing with Martha in the community over air clunkless surgeries. They kidnapped two children from the hood. Okay, so now what's going to end up happening next? We shouldn't have been hacking like police officers and federal agents their phone or their email to play with you. We all started this to play with you, and now everyone thinks that we're like on meth and sick and obsessed with you because of all this. And it looks like we're fucking stupid because why is it still going on? Okay, great. And now what's happening with the endowment? Several lawyers are going to be going ahead and taking your case, and it's not going to court because that's illegal. There was no court case to begin with, so it's going straight for motion for summary judgment. And what ended up happening was Gavin Newsom doesn't know this, but Rob Bonta had to hire an assessor assessor. He hired one from the UK that's not really connected to this, but that guy knows Leon from the solicitor's office and the barrister's cabinet. And what happened is he had to go through and look at all of the assets for the three companies that you sued, and they have to liquidate all their assets. They don't even have any money. Between all of them, they barely have $1 million in liquid assets. 100 million in liquid assets because of what they did. They lost all their money. Have anything. They thought they were going to be kidnapping you, molesting you, and forcing you to do code for white people. And that's done. I'm going to say that people can hear you and you look stupid. And this is exactly why, once again, I want you, this Asian lady listening and crying. What happened? They cut off my best friend's head and then they cut off her hand and then they fed it to us in a hot pot and then sent us the photo after. And it was because of the sexual shit that was coming out. Thank you. Somebody else will die too. Thank you. So now what? Well, you're supposed to be going to court and the judge doesn't know what to do because of all the documents that you like attached. So they were trying to go back and like take that out, but it's not possible. You don't have any filing orders. The lady that was playing like that, you recorded her and you sent it to Rob Ponte. She's getting fucking fired. She got pulled into a meeting. We were trying to hack her phone, so we hacked Martha's phone and we saw that she has a meeting that we saw that this clerk lady has a meeting with the head clerk and three people from the federal government about what she was doing in the system because Shirley Weber's the Secretary of State and two other people work on that system and they're not with it because of what Matt Haney did and what he did on her daughter's phone, who's an assembly member, which I don't agree with, photoshopping her naked and sending it around. But you agreed when it was me though. Yeah, but okay. Yeah, they shouldn't have been doing that to professional black women, period, and trying to devalue their work, be over a man that's a pedophile. So now what? We all got banished in Africa because we're playing with the white man that's a pedophile, and everyone said, are you stupid? This is what slavery was. Okay, so what did you just show the planet? That white people came here to play with people of color, and there was those of us that were banished, and we were playing with them because we're banished. So now what? Everyone's getting killed and murdered until you get your money. And that's why Martha's trying to just like drag it out to make it seem like, oh, they're causing the conflict. But you don't know that the National Guard is going to step in. And this police officer is now trying to figure out how to get out of what they started because he got access to something in his phone that should only have been in your email. And he didn't get it because he's a rat. He did get it. It's in his email. He found out about the court docket and that his name is in it. Thank you. Okay, are you guys done playing? No, we have to talk about the fact that Beyonce has no money. She's selling her toilet on eBay, and she has to liquidate all her assets because she owes Jasmine Sullivan, Erin Haney, Nia Long, and six other women for playing with spell work and starting hella shit. Okay. Is there something else you want to talk about? Gucci Man found out who Jermaine's father was and why Jermaine fed him blood to tie his energy because he's afraid of Gucci Man. And then he was trying to get you and Gucci to beef to play by playing on your phone, saying I got your phone number by through psychic like means, but it was really Madison texting all the rappers through a trap phone that she was given by some goofy bitch that plays with Drake that lives at your building who got evicted in the middle of the day. They just came in and took all her shit out the building. And because of what they did at your apartment building by trying to illegally evict you, Carter Hastings lost hella money. They're getting invalidated as a property management company in Atlanta specifically. They can't have residences or property in Georgia. So that apartment complex has to find a new company to take over. And now they have to pay you out in court. And they've been trying to stop that court docket by playing with some female that practices incest. Because we got on her phone too. And we saw her texting her dad. And somebody like put a camera in their house and found like hella videos and sent it to Bonnie. And Bonnie got really sick. And she's just like, I don't want to deal with these cases. So she's just been focusing all like her energy and time on trying to like not have her kids kidnapped. We shot at her too because she wanted to hire you, and everyone knows it's us orchestrating hella shit. And if you put those documents in about Gavin Newsom at the state of California, I'm so sorry, I don't care. If you put those documents in, Gavin Newsom at the state of California, what's going to end up happening is he's going to get arrested immediately, and six other people are too. But Gavin Newsom may not get arrested because he's going to end up getting murdered by the cartel for what he got started playing with people's kids over Seminole rights, especially over that baby Malankwi. It really went way too far, way too quickly, and everyone's watching them. I have to say in the UK, if you're in proximity to that at all, even texting about it or talking about it, you're going to prison. These are the original group of people that got new bodies, clones. Yes, because Kit Thames knows about that investigation. All of them got clones because there were other people that are banned from working in social work and public health for what they did at NHS, and what got started with me doing a medical reading for Miss Tuesday Yearwood and how that blew up at NHS. And because they were trying to like limit you to just being a psychic, they got exposed because your work is beyond that. And everyone's chasing you after the computer. But how did this get started? So now because they did all that and we're sending those crazy emails and starting shit, Charmaine's about to get hella money too from the government. Good. Okay, good. And now what's gonna end up happening? They're just trying to say like, oh, we're gonna play with her, but the baby has to stay at her auntie's house. But Charmaine lives down the street, and she's always over there anyways. And now something's happening where because you may end up coming to UK, Charmaine is gonna have like better opportunity for support. So that's really out the door and done. And now Ashley has implicated himself in another thing with people's kids, and now people know what he was talking about in Top Boy, where he put that little boy inside of the show to showcase that we were using kids to run drugs, but not the way you think. They were stuffing their bodies with like coke and stuff like that, sewing them in, and then trafficking their bodies, saying, "Oh, they're going for funeral," and then like moving their bodies like back and forth to UK. And like switching the production line around. Are they going to back to Africa or are they coming? Oh, they're going back, and then switching and moving the bodies. And that's how several thousands of children, their bodies popped up in the river Thames. Thank you. Good. Good. Is there anything else from anybody that's going to get shot or stabbed, hit up, or robbed in the next few days? Robin from the CEO, the lady that took over Robin's company. That was never hers. She just wanted to say that Robin's being completely removed and they're renaming it, and she wants me to be an ambassador. That's actually true. And Fenty Beauty is nothing. And Winnie, they try to set up Winnie. I'll just say this: Winnie didn't know about Fenty Beauty. She didn't really hear what was going on with Robin because she just now got pulled and saw all of this. But Winnie, I would say don't ever, ever, ever post anything Fenty Beauty because they're gonna try to associate you with some robbery nonsense in Vietnam and Cambodia for supply. That's Sue Fape started because she's disgusting and delusional. And I want to tell you that Sue Fape was playing with graveyard dirt, and the practitioner called the police on her and straight said she works a victim of a crime and she's doing this. And her name is in so many fucking cases. Sue Fape is actually schizophrenic. She doesn't know what she's like doing. That's where she's like, hi. And you notice her face, she's schizophrenic. She doesn't know what she's doing. But Derek Tennell made sure to completely set her up for what started with that sheriff so he doesn't get shot. Because Ridley Thomas has to put money on his head. He has to. He like set money aside from like all the money that they were laundering. But that's what it was for. They said, okay, handle your business. So he has to put money on his head. Okay, you guys, so that's all I have for the shit that you guys got started. Are you ready? Oh, do you want to talk about Seven Bomar stuff, Robin? Because she's hella crying watching that video. We already told him stop posting things. Stop posting things. You're the one that exposed this. Stop posting things. You're not a priestess. You're not a sybil. Stop posting things. Stop molesting your daughter. Everyone's talking about that because they have a camera in Seven's fucking house. Thank you. The cartel. So now, and they see Ada crying. Like, you'll make her sit down naked in like a corner. And like, I'm coming to get you. And she's like screaming and crying. Please don't touch me anymore. Crying. And she's like, I'm still not healing yet. Because like he basically like ripped open like her space. She's a little baby. Yeah. Yes. And she was googling like blood from that. She was like, period. I don't know if I'm old enough. And that's when it back fucking fired. Because the feds had his whole everything tapped. Ain't no VPN over there. So now, right. Let's keep on playing. So remember, they're killing everybody around you before they get to you. Like, you're not getting the message? Whoa. Yeah, we're going to war with Hanibi. Thank you, Priest. Yeah, brother, has to go more pressure. I feel like somebody needs to be killed around Chris Ray. Gavin Newsom, that's already done. He found out about a murder. A few other things are going to be happening. They're not dealing with anything. They think that they're breaking the psychic reality by playing. There's a schizophrenic jellyfish who was anchoring down, like tampering with the reality of the universe. But there's many. So there's a universe, there's Stretcherverse, there's Guazaranaverse, etc. She's been removed. Now that's sealed. Is there anything else? Okay. Because that high priest is right there. Are you done? Right, you were playing with high level magic from space off of people's kids being raped in the dream state. That's how that was happening. People's kids were getting raped in the dream state because they were copying and cloning their dream state. Oh, this is just a class project. Their dream state. They did this 700 years ago. So it could trickle all the way down. That's how they were playing with that jellyfish. You think that you're playing with magic like that. And their families are watching from space and you think that they're not hitting you, Hosep. Who's killing everybody? Oh, okay. So now you have enemies. You got enemies. You want enemies, right? You wanted to gangster me? Yeah, but that's not fair because we're outnumbered. Right. Now you're outnumbered, right? So now does it seem cute and fun now that you're outnumbered by people that have like more power than you and more clout than you and more access than you? Is that fun? You did it to me. I just took it with a grain of salt. I didn't really mind. I was like, oh, okay. I just figured you wanted to die. because I didn't tell the Africans yet. I figured like once I tell an African that's solid, because there's a lot of solid ones. I said I figured once I tell an African that's solid that it would end, and it did. Good. Now, Tim's, what else happened? Your auntie found out that your fake mom that she had two husbands that died back to back, and this is gonna come up with Gucci Man again because he was the director of IT for Florida Public Schools, and we were playing with you and playing on your phone and starting hella shit. And the only reason why we involved her is because we were using his credentials to rob Florida Public Schools for years. So now we're trying to figure out how to like not like pause your money and do all this and do all that because it's gonna come out that we laundered hella money out of Florida Public Schools and the kids don't have no money, they have no books or anything like that. So you can have like shoes and clothes though. Are you done? Are you done? Just let me know. You done? And you're playing with baby daddy Coco Sunny me. I look at this like false reality. Good, this is what marriage means and words. But if you call me like whole bitch, you're like, oh, that's my bitch. Yeah, I know, like, and jealousy and doodle fun. Yeah, appointment girlfriend. Pregnancy again, so all that's going on. Yeah, one girl. Oh, hi, Tims, do you want to talk about how I got binded into the dream machine in Atlanta because of the pregnancy hormone? Okay. No, do you want to tell what happened in front of the Africans? Because they know. Because they caught one of the cyborgians with a platform and he told. Okay, well, that Agent Maria, she snuck into your apartment and put like blood and like chemicals. We thought that you'd like pass away or something like that. Because we did way too much to you for like 2 years and your YouTube channel made it look stupid. So we just thought like, oh, you'd go to sleep and you were going to graduate school that no one would find out. You're about witch and you're talking about one of the highest high priestesses. One of the highest high priestesses. One of the highest high priestesses. Good. Because that's what this is about with old holes in space. I started slavery. Like, you're not a priestess. You were on the planet. See? You made it somebody that wasn't your mate. We don't know. See, you once ate meat. We don't know. See, you ate this herb. It's banishing your federation. We didn't know. Why are you putting it in hot chips and everything that we eat? Oh, it's corn. So now no priestess, see, oh, look, now no priestess, look, oh, look, somebody put this chemical in your body. How are you supposed to be a priestess of chemistry? And then, why are you sticking into my house and putting hella shit into my herbal tinctures, specifically my herbal tinctures, then going to the master plant to put invisibility spells to hide it so I couldn't see that? Right. And then, all these children died on your watch, see? No more white Ibis Akasha, now we can do illegal reproduction. Yeah, but you murdered and slaughtered all these children while trying to bind me and my baby daddy to prevent us from stopping it. Okay, well that didn't work. Oh well, now look at people are eating octopus. Now no more aquatic body. Yeah, but you started that with the Martians, and you brought those octopuses from space after we told you not to, and we teleported them out. And then you took their kind and then made it physical with water by playing with my daughter's hands and a bunch of other kids who have an octopus, and by trying to sacrifice Steph and Aisha who are the octopus. Right. Okay, yeah, well, no more herbal akasha because look, they destroyed all the herbs in your name. Yeah, but why are you gathering a bunch of bitches to do magic? This is what the fuck they are like getting at. This is what they're like getting at. Like, oh, no more akasha because now, and these are bitches that eat dogs, they eat cats and dogs, like, and their feces for spiritual power. Yeah, and you could tell because why is her energy so low like that? And that's why they beat the fuck out of this man that has a store. It's like I have to show this. Community, he got his ass whooped. Tough because somebody went missing, and then all his product and supply landed at their store after he got like deported or something like that with that stupid ass lawyer I told you about. Yeah. So okay, so let's keep on going. So let's keep on going. Okay. And you know me. Oh, he died. Good. So, and you know me. Right. So, anyways, let's keep on going. So now, what's next? So what's next? So now what's next? Oh, we just thought no more psychic reality because we got exposed so badly because Castle and everyone stopped talking to us. So we thought like, oh, if we like play with you and make it seem like this is not happening when it should be happening, that we can like break the psychic reality. So then we start going to play with a bunch of kids, and then we thought that if we scream in your ear long enough, like it will break the psychic reality because you'll be like, okay, I'll turn it off. I won't be psychic anymore. But that's not working. Okay, okay, right. So now what? So now what? So now what? What now? What now? What now? So what now? So what now? Well, we just have to figure out like how to okay. I don't really know how are we gonna hide all this. So what now? So what now? Yeah, she makes sure to get that put in the media. Thank you, I priestess. So what now? Use break. So what now? My phone is different from a lot of people's phone because in the coding on this phone. Okay, so what now? I'm gonna sit here and wait for you to tell everyone because everyone's watching this and you're editing my views in real time. Everyone knows that. Okay, so what now? Why is wife and Lucci still in jail when he didn't do anything? What now? Shut her into that. It's this one. She doesn't even know what the fuck this says. This says, I'm a whore. I've been banished everywhere. You won't get anything of value out of me. That's why I have this here as like a placeholder to show you that you will not get anything but a blocked intelligence. This is like how they used to like dress clothes back in the days. Now that photo of Elon Musk, what's the same thing? They have something. Okay, I see. Thank you. Yes, that's how they tie it. So people know that one that they gave Elon Musk. A lot of the times they put something heavy in it, and that's how like people like are ending up. It's about to God. Like that was like their whole like thing, and they sometimes they put like so people run away when they see them or like banish them from places like because they will try to hide it under their robe because for some of these they like tie it under their into their skin like girdles. Okay, let me know. And a retarded ass bitch, right? In and out of Escott. Are you done? Let me know what's next. I'm just gonna check my email. I will say this. Just be careful. You talked to her about like 4 weeks ago about this, that you've done this. Okay, do this and this and that. And then the emails, yeah, he didn't send them to her because of what was going on, and he just went too far. And then he found out who switches to his child at birth. It was him because what got started and the backlash because she had to get a clone because she got murdered. So, he want to talk about what got started. No, he's getting RICO charges. Good. No, I never mentioned. I never went this one. Okay, good. Good. Now, yes, yeah, you can have him murdered. Yeah, the other one too, and you're gonna keep on saying something about them. Okay, Elon's. Yeah, that's all I can say. Okay, let me know what's next. There is nothing next. We have to actually pay out of court because that's actually a bad idea. I just might know something crazy about Veronica. Yeah, it's done. She doesn't know about this. There's a lady in the UK. Auntie, do you want to talk about what happened with Veronica Ufegmene? What happened with her children? Oh, none of her children have jobs. We made sure of that. They're all blacklisted. Her daughter's an invalid. Great. It seems like your family is a testament to who you are. So this whole time you've been chasing after Daisy, 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 Daisy. Look at all your kids. This one is playing with their clankla. The whole cartel set up their family. This one is a rapist. He can't go back to school. He's playing games at nonprofits and having sex with 14-year-olds. This one is banished everywhere. They think that he's an ekane. Your husband's doing sex rituals on people's children still. Well, you know our family. You guys don't have any money. Oh, okay. Well, I'll just come visit later. Because he's Uhamehia. So what now? Now you know what a Uhamehia looks like and how they function. So what now? So, okay, let's keep on going, Tim. She's crying. So what happened with Drake? I can't really talk about that, but I'm not really like allowed to be around them in public. I just kind of like move around. Something really bad happened with that Kendrick Lamar interview. We shouldn't have like lied like that. He didn't really know what was going on with all of us behind the scenes because we blocked his ears, and it really went down in South Central because we made that War in Cali video so we made that Swamp Stories by hacking his phone and two other people, and mainly it was because we got in your phone and we got into three people's phone, and that lit up the whole hood, and that was that whole website. So now that everyone is like from your hood is watching, because we didn't know that you're from fucking Hayward, and we didn't know like your past. Brandy lied to us, and people lied to us. They just said that you lived in San Ramon, but we knew better. Because where did you come from before Nigeria? So right, because I was living in Hayward. I grew up in the hood, and then I went to Nigeria for high school, and then I came back, and we lived in the suburbs. I'm not from the suburbs. I'm not from San Ramon. I went out there, and then I left. I cut once we graduated high school. I cut. I went back. I left. I was like homeless, good, but I went back to the East Bay. Okay, so then what ended up getting started? Well, because we were playing games with Jade Brown or something got started in Bayview Hunters Point. They just killed four people, and they killed one of her friends because they found out that Jade was getting jealous and told on somebody that bought a car, but the lady didn't know the car was stolen. So Jade went to go get her car reported, and she got her car impounded, and they're talking about not even giving her money back because they can't find the person that sold her the car because that person ended up getting killed. Good. Because of bust down billions. Okay, good. So now what ended up getting started because we hacked your phone and we were starting hella shit in Nigeria. I can't really be around Drake and them, but we did that interview with Kendrick Lamar because I was just trying to make it seem like I was lit. He had reservations, but he didn't really know me. He just knew that I made a few songs, but he didn't really know what I'd done. And now, like, I look really stupid because everyone knows for a fact that Kendrick would never ever fucking speak to me knowing what I was involved in with Drake. Okay, and what just happened with Kichi? We have to have Kichi killed for what she did on YouTube. They instructed all of us. Okay, now what happened with Nicki Minaj? She has to clean up New York and kill all these bitches that she tried to pump up using your name. Because Nicki knew you since you were like 11, 12 too, with this whole like database list of people to do rituals and magic on for spiritual powers and to get fame. And it wasn't really working. We all got sick. Several times we had to get clones. Several times we lost all our melanin. Several times we have no money. We just have the appearance of having money because we are like in the tabloids and stuff like that. But all the people that have the money are sitting right here having us killed. Okay, now what happened in China? Jianping just bowed to you. He said, go ahead and do what you want. I don't want to be involved in with the computer at all. Because Jianping had to get a clone so many times he's tired of getting killed. And his door really got kicked in because what you did spiritually. Okay, good. Okay, good. Now, what else is going on? I can't really talk too much about that because it's like in federal court dockets that we're not supposed to have access to. But Tiffany just released some information because we try to go against Tiffany and give somebody her recipe book. So Tiffany threw a tantrum, and this lady tried to steal her supply to make dumplings and bao buns and stuff like that after spreading Tiffany's name with Xiong. But it got all of Tiffany's friends and all the bitches that play with Stephanie fired from their job in tech. Good. Checkmate. Let's keep on moving on the board. The queen is still here. So now let's keep on moving. So now we ended up getting started at Leon's job. Well, Leon was supposed to be out of this job like weeks and weeks and weeks ago. They're trying to do something where they like put you in a bad situation, even after they told Leon to sign documents saying like, oh, you won't speak to your wife and everything like that during this time because of like the investigation, and we don't know how close she is, even though we started all this with Maria because Maria was your nanny when you were a child, and she did all this because she was jealous of you when she's on meth. I actually fucking hate her so much. We're gonna have her jumped again. That's very true. And she had sex with Jermaine, and Jermaine busted her down and exposed her. Get off me, your pussy's loose. There's something wrong with you. I don't give a fuck. And she was like, well, but you're fucking with that bitch Daisy. I don't fuck with her. That was just for a game. She has better pussy than you, and it's in the sky. And that's when it started because that's how you got the pregnancy hormone in your body because you had gotten pregnant by Leon and they went inside the baby and they don't know if you had a miscarriage or not. And now there's a bunch of drama going on with that because someone's like, how did that get started? Okay, good. So now because the Africans have seen the spiritual reality and they don't want any parts of us playing with you guys like that because now Africa can actually come up, but we're once again doing the same thing that we didn't Biafra where we just play with white people. Good. But guess what this time? The white people are all dying. Great. So now what's getting started here? So now because of what got started, Leon was supposed to be out of his job last year. Last year, November, Leon was supposed to be out of his job. They tried to arrest him. They tried to jump him. They tried to sexually assault him at the job. He killed somebody at the job and nothing happened. He got back pay. He got his job back and now he's doing Chris Ray's work. And he has Chris Ray's computer and everything like blew up because of that. So now Leon was supposed to be out, but they said they had to finish these cases. He said, that's okay. Daisy's not stupid and she's not thirsty. She can wait for me. Right? I will wait for you, right? Yeah, please don't sing that because that's what they sing in the meeting. And then I got okay, great. So then what ended up happening? Well, Leon was supposed to be out, and then we told everyone that he wasn't real, but it backfired because your grandfathers were in the war together, and somebody brought up the war photos. And that's how all the Yorubas that were playing as Igbo got exposed. Thank you. That is very fucking lethal for you to be playing in my phone like that, playing with me and Leon like that, and something so demonic as Biafra gets activated. But we finally found out how it got started because don't tell them that we're Yoruba. Don't say anything about that. Just try to speak regular Igbo. Try as hard as you can to speak Igbo. Okay, boss that went to go and play and all the women he has and all the caliber and whoever white mom and dad they all got banished. If you're so quote unquote Igbo and you went to go and play, Igbo is now deactivated from your blood and your DNA. You no longer speak Igbo. Good. I own the Akasha for Igbo language too. A lot of us do. So we can just go in there and do the Ethiopia, done. All hyperdimensional races, indigenous people, done. Because we don't speak the hyperdimensional on the planet. We speak a certain level, and then you get like invited to speak hyperdimensional, which you can use to write magic. So all my spells, I just write them. And I was like, oh, okay. And how did I know that before this place opened up? Because now their next thing is to say that Seven Bomar is the one that gave you spiritual powers, but he's not, because he's a rapist and he copies everything from your channel. And every fucking body knows that Seven Bomar waits for you to post your videos and then he goes. And that's why he wasn't posting for like 6-7 months, because he had no content. Okay, good. Okay, good. Now, do you see why you shouldn't have done that? Yeah, because I can't control this. Like, everything's like coming from my consciousness. How do you turn that off? It's not going to get turned off. Robin, do you want to talk? I'm tired of this. Shouldn't say that. We have to come out and let people know we're not beefing. None of us are beefing. None of you guys are beefing. Cardi and Nikki are not beefing. They're playing games with each other to make it seem like they weren't together in hoeing and getting 3 niggas killed in New York, which is what got Israel put in jail. That high priest. He was the dean of a school. Okay. Okay, she has to get paid or we're gonna die. I already told Martha I'm tired of it. We texted her, dropped her, she didn't respond. Go keep playing with Martha. That's your queen, right? Martha's not our queen. We had her shot at. You did. How did Martha get her house running? We had to give the cartel Martha's address and everything like that. And because of the security system thing that they did with you and Leon, where they were trying to rig your security system, but it's not possible because it's being ran in space by indigenous people who are having us murdered, Martha. Because of that, they have access to Martha's security system and they're dismantling it because they're running up in our house again tonight. And I don't know who you are, Officer Barella, but you're about to get killed. Good. Because that shit that you did when you didn't get those bitches charged is why I had to come down here and kill a few hoes. Okay, good. So now what's happening here is everyone's getting out of jail because they found out that the police set up all this drama for the hood to react, for them to get charges, but they can't because they took it too far. And all this hyperdimensional inner clunkla came out at the wrong time. So now everyone knows that white people have no uterus and no sexual organs, and they just play with people's kids because they think they're gonna get like something from people of color in space, and they're not. They just die constantly. They have so many clones, like 4 of his bodies are out. 4 of his clones are out and the cartel has photos. And that's what he's trying to like hide. Especially after this man Prigozhin and he's alive, they're exposing something. I said I'm gonna turn Russia into a complete trap house. You're gonna see it. You want hood? I got you. Good. So now let's get started. Novenka, she's already halfway there. She's lost her citizenship. Now, Thames, do you want to talk about who got their citizenship revoked? Yeah, they revoked your sister's citizenship. Her husband's divorcing her. He told her to go and die. He has a mate. He plays with his mate, and he's taking custody of his 2 daughters, and that's it. Ugo's going back to Nigeria to go live with her mom. Well, that's what you guys wanted because they tied a magic, and the practitioner said this sister can lose everything. She's not supposed to be going that way. She's supposed to be going to a higher place. She may lose everything. Are you guys ready? Yeah, that's fine. Just as long as she can glamour everybody in the Nigerian community against what they did and lie on my name, but she didn't. She has no opportunity to because she said something first and her husband told everyone after. And that's how the husband, we're good. That one just got married to another female. She said, I want a divorce, and the family has already orchestrated it. It's done. Good. Anything else that you want to talk about what you blew up in Africa? Because the Africans have to listen to this because they're tired of that spirituality. Like they want to hear like physical because that right there is also a spiritual attack. Right. Thank you. So you just basically uploaded all the older Africans, all the older like Kinikani, all the older Middle Eastern folks that are not ratchet, right? All the older Polynesian folks, and you're playing like that. And they're just like, I'm so sorry, why would you play in a spiritual reality like that? Because they fully understand. But you're going and playing back and forth like no one will ever believe, oh, okay. Okay, well, I just thought that I was going to be like different. Like, I just thought I was going to be better because your energy, like, okay. A 60-year-old woman, and I just have to say, Thames, please, can you stop with the sexual stuff? It's causing too much. Thank you. Do you want to tell Thames, do you want to tell how you saw someone get their head cut off right in front of you because of that? Yeah, they sent out a video of somebody that we're friends with in UK. She got her head cut off because of Martha and the sexual stuff. Okay, now what else happened because that thing is across the street from my apartment? All of us all our record deals, it's done. Janae Echo, she's online. Do you want to talk about what happened? Yeah, Big Sean set up tough all the fucking way. They talked about my 2 different houses locations and they know that I lost one of them. So we were trying to make it seem like we have money and stuff like that in the media. We lost everything. It's done. I don't talk for a reason. Janae Echo has been quiet. Have you noticed that she had a baby? She's been very quiet. Why? Because I went to Escott and no one cares. I don't care about this baby. I'm tired. If you have a daughter, I've been to motherhood. I don't care. I'm done. Okay, so now, Janae Echo, do you want to tell what's happening with Stephanie because of what started with Charmaine? Stephanie, you have to know that somebody went and contacted the Attorney General's office and they got documents, environments. I wanted to know what happened with this person. he is involved with Martha because it's simply because he didn't say anything years ago when he like first started his job. Because remember, he's a detective now, and he didn't say anything, and that's what led to like a bunch of shit like blowing up. So he feels like beholden to that because he felt like, oh, I would get in more drama like in lining and doing my job versus doing the same thing I did, which is not my job, which is now he's like mentally incompetent. And they're about to like 5150 him. These 6 officers, he went to go put an email. Yeah, several officers, there's nothing they can do if they kill you or citizens arrest you and put you in jail. Good. So, and then there's something about the jail system of like people getting in and out and opening the doors, getting completely taken over onto an alternate database that's run by Leon and 3 other people at the feds globally. And it's like, it's globally, it's for United States, UK, and 4 other countries. Okay, good. So now, thank you. What just got started? We just got ordered to leave like this place in UK, Italy. Italy's on it. France is on it. Marconi, he doesn't have anything to say. Why? He's tired of it because he keeps on getting killed and getting hit back to back. So he has to do what we say. He has not played what we meant him here. So Amari Gouchon ran amok in France, but he told everybody if Amari Gouchon keeps on showing his image, it's going to start a war in France because he's hated here. And look what happened. So he absolved himself from that. So now go deal with Canoe Reeves because Cedric Gollet already put money on your head. Thank you. And that's enough. And you really have no idea what's about to come out when people see Cedric Olay and they see Canoe Reeves side by side there. They clone that man. They clone Cedric Olay and then they say Canoe Reeves because he's in space, he's part Uzbeki. And he's also in another federation. And you guys are playing. Okay, good. Okay, good. Thank you. Now, let's get started. So now, everyone's in on it. You just got ordered to leave. Yeah, we just got papers served. Leave. Then go. Now, I want to talk to, there's somebody here that was playing games. He works for Paragon Security Services. Ooh, and you work for the federal building. Gladly, he's going to tell, well, after I started hella shit with you, Paragon Security got hella emails and stuff like that to cease and desist operations at any federal site because we're not a legal company. So now they've been like replacing us with like legal security guards and stuff like that, like ex-police and stuff like that, and military, trying to make it seem like they are legal because the people are legal, but that's not the case because you expose something about like their affiliations on their board. So now what happened, what's happening is our contract is done by January 2024. All Paragon Security Services is gone in every state across the country. And several of us went to jail. At least 40 of your officers went to jail. And about 6 of them popped up in that whole nonsense with make woman's mama dead. Their bodies in hot pot. So what else got started? Because I was playing games with you over here, and because it made it look like we were like orchestrating all of this, I'm about to lose my job, and I'm actually under investigation because we hacked somebody's phone, and I didn't know that there was a warrant for my arrest. So my cousin got arrested for that. Yeah, they did. But what got started with Eric, the FBI agent? Oh, people found out that we made a clone of him to like go run around and play as Leon to like make it seem like Leon was out here in LA and like raping women and stuff like that, but it wasn't. It was a white man, and the clone doesn't look like a black man. It looks like a white man. Exactly. Okay, good. And because of that, something came up because Eric used to be in the military and his whole family knows about Hanifi. So what they ended up doing was like getting us exposed, and we really got several agents fired for playing with 2 black men in the computer just because they were like look mixed race. Okay, so then what ended up happening at the immigration office that's right across the street from FBI? Oh, people are getting arrested there every day. I would say just don't come down here. Just don't come down here. It's a war zone. It is a war zone. Why? Because you casted hella magic with the flowers, and there's hella daisy flowers all over the and some agents came down there with like sectioning stuff off, taking pictures of all the different daisy flowers because they're the same daisy flowers and actually from that specific FBI site that are turning up in like dead children all over LA. Okay, great. Let's keep on going. Let's keep on fucking going. Let's keep on going. This he's gonna say something. I'm gonna say if you're like from that cyborgia, you're a clunkla thing, you need to find a way to get out of the country immediately. Because when we sit down here, we're supposed to just like take your intake form and give it to the investigator for you to do like your intake, right? At the FBI locations. You guys can do that. And you guys didn't know that. Okay, so when you guys are doing all that, like you don't know when you start hella shit, the next day, like hella people are here to report you. And it's like getting to the point where you make hella noise and we record it and we know for a fact that there's gonna be hella people there the next day. So we've been trying to like orchestrate and organize, like, oh, move to that site. Why do I have to move to that site? Because I'm the only solid person making sure people are getting like their reports heard. Oh, okay, I'll go drive halfway across like town and my city, like 15 miles out of the way, almost 50 miles out the way to go work here for a day when I'm here. Okay, right, right. So now what got started? If you're involved in Air Clunk or Cyborgia at all, you're gonna end up getting caught the fuck up. Like people are really reporting you. You will get deported. I'm done with this company. I'm going to the Midwest with my family. I'm already looking for a job there. They know because they have your phone. Okay, great. So now everyone's getting murdered and everyone's scattering. Okay, good. So now, Robin, oh, you got 2 more heads on you. Good. There's gonna be a major hit in the media very, very soon. Major. And everyone's gonna know it's the Dream Machine. Good. So now, let's continue because we're focusing on the Africans, yeah. So now, You in Minnesota. What happened because of sovereignty, how we're playing in UK? Everybody fucking got slaughtered. The minute you started speaking Hagramam, the original Ethiopia language, everyone started getting killed because they say that you guys are doing this out of jealousy. And some lady went to go flash her bottom and her foot, saying, "Oh, are you doing like this too? Are you big there? Is your foot like nice like mine?" And somebody got murdered over that. So they said, because they said you uploaded this high priestess of virtual reality. Our communities are suffering, so you can go and flash your ass and your foot to see if you can compete with her. And she's speaking Hagregam. Okay, and they started killing everybody. Something came out with those five girls that got into a car accident in Minnesota. Did you guys see this in Ethiopia? Car crash. Nothing's gonna. They call for independent investigation. Why? Because we don't think that that's how they died. That's not how they died. Who cares? The police were involved. Who really cares? Stop starting shit with Cheon. They all died because they're playing games with Sabrina Howie. This one, why not do I? No food. Yeah, that's how they talking, acting hella fucking stupid and goofy, starting hella shit. See her without makeup, you understand why she got killed. Okay. Yeah, goofy as fuck in the face. What? Necropolis Cheon is not good. Tip's not good. Good. Yeah, playing in people's restaurant and stuff like that out their entire supply line for Necropolis Cheong. Necropolis Cheong, that's like 2,000 years old. Yeah. So now, right. Oh, Sufape was online. Hi, Sufape, do you want to talk about what's going on with your job? Oh yeah, I hacked Winnie Hate's phone and I was starting all shit. I don't think I'm like well mentally. I put you in that virtual reality thing and I saw what I wanted. I saw all the bitches that fed me that Necropolis Cheong, but I was going to all their families for magic for years like on this one guy, and they told him he like threatened me. I was supposed to be doing your application for victim of a crime. It's set up though, so I just left it. But my job told me to process it. So now I just found out that I'm getting set up for all the shit that I actually did because I was playing with Brandy online the first time, and I was like, oh, you're not gonna get that case, and da 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 da. And I didn't know it was gonna blow up into this proportion where 4 people in my family got murdered because I just found out something happened to my grandma. Thank you. And what happened to my grandma? She was killed. Why? Because I was playing with you at my job. Okay, good. Let's keep on going. So now, why are you speaking to me in virtual reality when you're a social worker that's supposed to be processing my victim of a crime application, but you're here like calling me bitches and niggers and playing for graveyard dirt? You need time to flee back to Brazil. Look at this. Thank you, spray. Thank you. You pay attention to something. Don't you get it? Yeah. Good. Okay, let's look. How did he get out of jail? Okay, it was getting too hot and like people were finding out too much about the kids. So him being in jail started hella much him being in jail started hella much. So we let him out of the jail. They said that he like escaped prison. So he's trying to get back to Brazil because their families were the ones that started all that bullshit with Doja Cat, and they were doing so much fucking magic on Meek that he almost got sick and everyone noticed the difference. So people in Philly started lighting Philly up so badly. Can you just stop it and let it fucking stop? That's not your nigga. That's not your bitch. Let them go fuck off with each other. Give her fucking money. Give him his fucking money, and that's done. Because Leon, what they did at the feds, they owe him hella money. $800 million. That's not enough. They said the treasury, that's not enough. You need to go into billions with both of them. She's being modest because she knows that you can die, and she's satisfied with that. And soon that's not going to satisfy her. Money's not going to satisfy her. You know she can work something here. Thank you, Janet Yellen from the treasury. Good. So what happened at the treasury too? Oh, well, the machine doesn't work to print money like uselessly. So we're trying to figure out how to print money that like works in the systems that we built, but we can't go and edit the code because the feds took that from us. So we're trying to figure out like how to like print money or get like all this old money that doesn't work. These bills are no longer in circulation from like the 1800s when we stole from a bunch of black and brown people that couldn't use the bank because we banned them from the bank. Then we stole their money, but then they got their money back from Imotapa and Imotapa. So then we just kept the money here. So we're trying to figure out how to put that back in circulation without exposing what we did. That would get several families a bunch of money. Okay. So now we're in between a bunch of drama and a bunch of trauma. And you're still here running back and forth and still getting shot at. Okay, good. So let's keep on going. Okay. Dwayne Wade and Gabrielle Union. Do you want to talk about what happened with Bronny? Okay, I'll talk about what happened with Bronny. Daisy, Bronny exposed something really crazy about my stepson. You're not getting any sex change surgery. You're not getting a uterus. I don't know what you're doing with your little sister Latavia. Leave her out of that dream machine. She's been crying out of control. I've been watching this whole thing with Charmaine about her daughter getting spiritually attacked because I heard about that. They put my daughter in the dream machine too, and I'm gonna advocate for you, Charmaine. I know a lot of people in the UK. Great, Gabby's on it. So I just wanted to say that, as Gabrielle Union, I don't agree with anything that my stepson has done. I saw exactly what you fucking did. I know what you were doing with your dad's bank account and with me because you were playing with one ear clunkla to set up a bunch of brown transgender women for your ear clunkla surgeries. It's not going to work. You did it first. You should have never brought that into our family, and that's exactly why we said you need to wait until you're 18 to make your own decisions, because now you put your dad under investigation and they're talking about suing him for what you did. Go sue your mom who let you do that bullshit and get on those drugs in the first place. Thank you, Gabrielle. Thank you. Do you want to talk about what happened with Brownie? Yeah, they gave him Cheong. Okay, great. Do you want to talk about why Brownie's having cardiac arrest and then a little 12-year-old boy died? Honeybee, it's Ebony. It's the platform, chemical server. Okay, great. Did you see this? Good. Sounds like, isn't that how like three other basketball players died and then two of them their organs are missing? Why is my son 60 pounds lighter than he should be? Because we ordered an independent autopsy. Where's his organs? Oh, okay. Okay, let's keep on going. I mean, like you did this going on for years. There's an end to everything. How about I show you that there's an end? Why don't I do a spell? There's an end to everything, but if you want it to keep going, you can die. There's this ending. If you want to keep going, you could just die. The last time was the last time, the last time. Good. Good. He has one specifically for Russia. Russia's a trap house. You put it on all the Russians. And they just like get moved. Like, I'm calling on like duck magic. You can move easily over air or water. And that's like a flight that's like today. Oh, good. Just get on. Hi, you guys. I just want to let you guys know we're going to be stopping this flight already in air. Should I tell? You know what? I should. I just want you guys to know that we're going to be stopping this flight. We're supposed to be going to the UK, but we're going to be stopping halfway in New York at an immigration facility. It doesn't matter. It's like by the airport. So we're just going to stop there. People are going to get off and then we're going to keep on going. I just have to let you guys know because people wouldn't have gotten on this flight otherwise. Why would you tell us like midway into the flight? Fights and hell shit breaking out. Good. Cyborgia on the flight? Good. Where's my daughter? You kidnapped her in that war in Ukraine. Where's my daughter? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah. Borgia has heard. It's done. Canoe Reeves, do you want to talk about why there's a clone of you sitting at that hostel down the street? Oh, well, I just thought it was something fun to make. I didn't know it was going to go out of control. I figured that we can use them to play games with you in the computer. You shouldn't be the only ones with all these like spiritual gifts. Oh, actually, that's a stupid thing to say. I don't really know. Okay, thank you. Did you see the people that call up? That's what I'm saying. Okay, great. Thank you guys so much. I think that's the end of that. Enough? Okay, cool. I'm only repeating it because sometimes you guys can hear through the technology and sometimes it's a little bit low. What we can do tonight is another hood transmission because Melly's getting out of jail because something just came out with that lawyer that they had on his case on purpose. Oh my God. Yeah, let's keep on going. Anyways,